Mark. See y'all in here already. Let's get it on. Subscribe to the channel if this is your first time coming in here. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. I know I said I wasn't going to wear no more Sergio, but ain't nobody got this one. So, what up? Good morning, everybody. It's getting hectic out here. Peace. He said you late. No, I'm not. I'm on gym time, fam. I be up way before you niggas, man. He said YSL. It's getting bad, man. Some things, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the blanks. Last night, I reported on this situation, and I reported on, of course, I even posted the video on my channel of Ghana getting out of the Fulton County facility, hopping in, I think there was a Maybach, thick joint with him. He's told them people that if he has to testify, he'll testify. He's on the other side. He's 100% on the other side. Peace. Bernard Jones, thank you. Good morning. Yeah, it's getting dark, man. A lot of his co-defendants are pleading guilty now and shit. One of the co-founders of YSL also took a plea. Some people saying maybe Young Thug is eating the case, telling everybody go ahead and get out on me, I'm stuck. I doubt that. But one of his co-defendants also has pled guilty and shit, and one of his special conditions of his probation is that he'll testify truthfully in any further trial as it may become necessary in the state of Georgia and Murphy testified truthfully. A special condition of probation, of his probation, is that he testifies truthfully in any further trial as it may become necessary regarding the state of Georgia and other individuals named in the indictment. Murphy, along with Atlanta rapper Young Thug, whose real name Jeffrey Williams, and Gunna, were among 28 individuals named in the sweeping gang indictment. He said, boy, got a better plead. He the target. YSL co-founder Walter Murphy also took a plea yesterday, freeing him early. He's home for the holidays. A special condition of Walter Murphy's probation is that he testify truthfully in any further trial as it may become necessary. They got him on deck. And he's one of the founders. It don't get no more darker than that. I think at this point he should have his representation negotiate him a plea, because his counterparts, they folding on him. Hold on. And it's looking up. Good morning, everybody who just came in. You ain't gonna never get this, man. You gotta go overseas to get this joint, man. They don't even sell these in America. Peace and blessings. Yeah, everybody's pleading out. I think Thug should probably plead too. Is there to anybody's knowledge, is there a plea bargain on the table for Young Thug? I'm pretty sure his representation is probably trying to negotiate a plea for him at this point. I don't see no way out of this. The murder of Donovan Thomas, they saying that he was nearby, maybe at a McDonald's or something, or a gas station. Not long after it happened, people visually saw him there. One of the terms of Gunna's plea was the situation is involving a traffic stop with him and Young Thug. There was guns, there was weapons and drugs found in the car. He said they don't belong to him. So, what that tell you? I don't know what type of person Gunna was and shit, and I wasn't all the way up on his music like that. Like, I used to hear Young Thug's music on the radio and see his videos and shit like that. But Gunna, I wasn't really hip to him. But the shit that I seen, he didn't seem like he would be a thug to begin with. He didn't seem like, just my perception of him, he seemed like he probably wasn't a hoodlum or anything like that to begin with. I don't know. At this point, he's saying, man, I just wanted to do music, and they the gang niggas, and he's getting out the whip like Trey. He said, no, that's snitching. It is snitching. But he's getting out of the whip. He's hopped out of the whip. We got to make it where guys do this before the trials, though. You got to hop out the whip before the crimes are committed. He said, if you say you got info about crimes, that's snitching. He said, why are we surprised these rappers tell? I think a rapper telling is different. I think a rapper telling is different because of some of the boasting that they do on music and shit. Some of the images, you know, it's gonna be well known. Anything that they do is gonna be broadcast over these airwaves and shit. So they're not regular people. There's no way out of it. The scrutiny is just, there's lawyers that's doing vlogs and blogs. There's lawyers who are, you know, have YouTube channels now, and they talking about this shit. So the dynamic of it is a little bit bigger, I believe, because they got so much to lose. He said it ain't no difference. Shit, a nigga that who's snitching in the streets, he don't have a fan base to lose. He don't have a career that's gonna just crash and shit. That's two different things. It's two different dynamics. It's more extreme probably for a public figure, because they ain't gonna never be able to get on again. He said, you want to be in the game? You're in the game. Do you think Gunna gonna be safe in Atlanta right now? That probably wouldn't be a good place for him. He's not the most popular guy right there. He's not the most popular guy there right now. They say 1080J got paperwork, extreme paperwork. I read some of it and shit, but I don't have it myself on everything. This case just crashed like a motherfucker and shit. You see how long it took? He said these kids ain't ready for that RICO life. He said, so if they remain silent, then they're going to have to go to trial and try to beat the feds to have over a 90% conviction rate. He said, Gully, yeah, Gunna can't come home and be a 69 and be liked. It ain't going to happen. There's people that was going to like 6ix9ine anyway. 6ix9ine has a rock following, like a heavy metal following and shit. People that be thrashing and shit. They was going to like him anyway. And he ain't black. This is 101, fam. This is in the tuck and shit. Seat weed joint. You might as well cop out to 10, save himself if you go to trial. I seriously doubt they offering Young Thug 10 years. I seriously doubt that. It's a murder case. If Gunna ain't put down no murder game around the streets banging, it's tough sitting in that cell when he only made music. Let's look at it from that perspective. Brooklyn Kennedy, I appreciate your super chat. Gunna will go right back to rapping and be supported. That remains to be seen. If this part of it is true, right? If he really wasn't a criminal, and he was just doing music and they was doing all that shit, they've asked him, did you know about this? Did you know that they were doing this? He said, yeah. He said, yeah. If you know about it, that makes you a part of the fucking conspiracy and shit. That's all you got to do is say is you knew about it, that you knew about it. That makes you, knowing makes you a part of this shit. So he's bound by the same type of situation. He said, do you think Thug gonna get more time than A.R.A.B.? A.R.A.B. wasn't convicted of no murder. And he was never charged with a murder. Someone else did a murder and said that he ordered it. He still wasn't convicted of that shit. There's no integrity in today's hip-hop, sad but true. How about this? Leave the criminal element out of the entertainment business. I believe if all these niggas can rap about is violence and shit, then you might be remedial. I was riding in a car with somebody, right? This is no lie. I was riding in a car with somebody, right? And I'm listening to this music that, you know, that she was listening to. She had kids in the car with her and shit, right? And I'm listening to the music and I'm like, damn. I'm like, I wouldn't really play this shit in the car with no kids and shit. And the kids was like, I'm like, I wouldn't really play this shit in the car with no kids and shit. But I'm listening to what the fuck the nigga was saying on the song. And it was a lot of bitch, and fucking real ABC remedial type of rap. And I'm like, damn. It was just a lot of cussing. That's what it sounded like to me and shit. They can't front, that's how they get hot by fronting. I'm just saying, if that's the only way that you can, if some people might have been inspired by bullshit. Some people blame Lil Wayne for this. A lot of these young thugs, a lot of these offsprings, the drug pill popping, a lot of people blame Lil Wayne. I don't know, but y'all better find something else to do, man. Like, y'all going to penitentiary like a motherfucker. Y'all entertainers is going to penitentiary almost probably as faster than regular people in the streets. It's just crazy. He said Lil Wayne could rap. We need a lot of, try another style of rap. We need more Dead Prez's, more Talib Kweli's. Did y'all just see what Mos Def did on that song with fucking West Side Gun? There's niggas out here that you gotta expand, man, your criteria and shit, man. Like, because once you say the shit out your mouth, I believe that you have to act a certain way and shit. Like, if you rap in a certain way, you have to act a certain way and carry it a certain way and shit. And you just setting yourself up for failure. Another thing that I noticed, right? I was in my own car and I was listening to Mobb Deep radio on Pandora. It was a lot more fly, jiggy, get money songs put out in the 90s. I was in my car just a bouncing and shit. Like, I wasn't no big Junior Mafia fan and shit. But when it came on, you know, it's that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, Junior Mafia was rapping about get money. Wu-Tang was rapping about cream. Nas was rapping about street dreams. The first trip without the click, sent the bitch with the quarter brick, this is it. Y'all on some other shit, man. Y'all on some other shit. Y'all on some cemetery shit. I'm serious and shit. Like, we was 100% different than you. I think hip-hop will change to high and low vibe music, and they're going to make it safe and legal to be high vibrational. Wayne is trash, my dude. Please stop saying Wayne has bars. I never got that out of him. There's people that love Lil Wayne, though. Cemetery rap. Cemetery rap. You go in there fast. So, he said they call it demon time. Yes, Lil Wayne, Future, and Yo Gotti all promote junkie music. Death music. He said it's not Lil Wayne's fault. Somebody said it was him. He the one got the tattoos on his face. They all kind of look alike. The dangerous niggas, they a bunch of skinny niggas and shit. Spraying shit the fuck up. They all skinny because they getting high and shit. These niggas never be, none of them had their weight up till they get locked up. He said it's Chief Keef's fault. Have you noticed he got out of the way? He said Gucci Mane clothes. Chief Keef got out of the way. He did. He said they all got the same spirit. He said Lil Wayne did his own thing and they all followed and made it something else. You think in due time they gonna take rap away from us? They can't. As long as you got a pen, you got one of these, we gonna be all right. He said for a slow dude, Chief Keef got low. Yeah, Joe Mule Trucking, my man, how you been? Peace, Gully. Keep leaning forward in the foxhole and engaging the target. Salute to the dribble. Thank you. Be safe out there on the road. Rags to bags. I appreciate your super chat. It's time for the real leaders to take the front line. NWA didn't influence me to do drive-bys. NWA didn't influence us to do anything. I think because we wasn't getting high. That had to have been it. NWA wasn't telling you to get high. They wasn't taking fucking drugs and shit like that. Them niggas, it was niggas that started drinking 40 ounces trying to look like them niggas and shit like that. But nothing that was of any type of detriment at the time. The big crits, Dom Kennedys, etc. don't get enough shine, credit, because they ain't on no murder rap. They need to step forward, man, and be a part of this online community, because we got platforms. We ready to rap to them. Doggy Diamonds, myself, MREC, Doc Hicks. You know, we around. Live Hip Hop Daily, Independent Dope. Some of the guys I'm checking out. He said M started all that pill popping music with D12. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Eminem has zero influence over black people. I don't think anybody black. Nah, that came from someplace else. We got a body count, though. People that use drugs, there's deaths associated with drug usage and shit. So he said a bunch of followers, not leaders, a bunch of skinny me's. The 90s had leaders. The chronic revolutionized weed. He said we wasn't weak-minded and followers when it came to rappers. He said, it's over with. Let's all agree that this type of lifestyle is destructive. Don't feed it to your kids and shit. It's dangerous. Otherwise, I appreciate your super chat. You niggas must have got y'all check or something. www.therealdribble.com. Get something for your donation. This is called the Hot Stepper. That's the Hot Stepper. www.therealdribble.com. Get something for your donation, man. I ain't that type of guy, but I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? My man said I was smoking weed before the chronic. Yeah, people was definitely been smoking weed. He said 3-6 Mafia made all that coke, pills, or whatever cool. Everybody didn't listen to that shit. You know the URL battle rapper KYD Slade who just got exposed for telling? I do. If you've done some telling, you might want to stay away from the cameras and shit like that. Motherfuckers be searching for shit like that. They do. Jay Murphy. I seen Mega rocking the PA knit on the Mav Hopper show. Royal Blue Joint was killing it. Shout out to Mega Montana. Make sure y'all go. The Essence too. His shit and my shit crack. I gotta get Russ. I gotta move Russ over here. And then I gotta add Lance Jeter and shit. This is my man. He played point guard at Nebraska and shit. He's a Western PA legend. He a young nigga who asked I didn't get the bus. Nah, shout out to Lance Jeter though. Good morning. Yeah, this one of them foreign joints and shit. He played overseas and shit. I told him before I hang this joint up, I might rock this joint. It's fire. Got the socks and shit. Shout out to all the ball players, man. We around. Go to my website, www.therealdribble.com. He said, we talking about these new cats. They were influenced by M and what these rich white kids do. I don't think Eminem had no influence over us, yo. Source Magazine had some influence over y'all. Certain I won't say the source. Certain magazines had an influence over y'all, telling y'all that he was in the top 5 of all time and he was the GOAT and all this shit. Bunch of bullshit. He said, where you get that Penn State fitted from? I think Lids. I'm in Pennsylvania, man. We get all that Penn State shit, you know? The KYD Slade situation is nuts. What happened to the three-headed monster tour? That shit quietly crashed. They wasn't getting no proper ticket sales. I think that they wanted arenas and shit like that when they was only ballroom material and shit. Ain't nobody packing no fucking, it ain't gonna be no pack houses for no Cameron, Mason, Jadakiss. Wasn't nobody doing that and shit. Mace tried to place himself between two niggas that got some type of drawing power and shit. Ain't nobody getting fresh to see no fucking Mace. I'm not. He said most of these kids didn't listen to 90s music. He said conspiracy is a motherfucker. They break you, my brother. Talk to him. Whoever that was got timed out. The next time you're going to get kicked out forever. It's 2022, bro. The influencers that we had are gone. They've been on social media for over 10 years. Don't be controlled by social media and shit. It's gonna be a sobering effect when you get the intake. So that X joint is fire. Pillmatic is fire. Fuck with it. It's classic. He said, if you not Nas, Wu-Tang, or Jay-Z, no 90s rappers doing arenas. Facts. Let's just keep it funky and shit. It might be damaging to some people's ego, but niggas is on the lounge level now. If you yelling gang, gang, ask yourself, is you ready for a life sentence? Kiva Bolton, thank you. Y'all like the video. It's 600 people here, and I appreciate y'all all. Good morning to everybody. Make sure y'all get to the gym, get y'all dribble right. The website, www.therealdribble.com. Go over there and get you some sea moss gummies. Word. He said Alpo wasn't lying. The streets is a myth. Alpo is the only person that did any telling. Everybody else, well, these YSL niggas, but everybody else, they told on dead people. All the drug dealing and flashy cars and getting to the bag in the 90s shaped today. Might not be relevant in music today, but that shit was where it all started. 100% facts. Trey Bucks, I appreciate you. He said, according to them. He said, Gunna the police, bro. You can't get around that agreement. I'm not trying to convince y'all he not the police. Anybody that's gotten out of a RICO case in the same year, he's home. Them niggas is home. Him and Walter Murphy, them niggas is home. The same year that them niggas got picked up. Ain't this the same year? Didn't they get picked up this year? 2022 or some shit like that? Maybe it was 2021. Whatever. Them niggas is home. Them niggas wasn't in jail a year. He should tap in with IU. I heard you talking about I can put you in touch with the fam. I'm already in touch with who I need to be in touch with, man. I do this, man. That was my man. That was a friend of mine. I wasn't up here, I don't know, just boasting because he had passed away. If you search Granddaddy IU on this channel, you're going to get Granddaddy IU content going back 5 years. So... he said they got picked up 9 months ago. It was 9 months? He has to be the fastest motherfucker who ever went through a RICO prosecution in history. Straight up. They home. They gave them niggas time served, immunity, basically, and shit. I think T.I. told on more than just a dead man. The fact that he just now admit and tell you that he did something. People been, saying T.I. told forever. He got caught with a bunch of fucking assault rifles, some shit that's put niggas in federal prison for decades. People knew he did something. I guess since it's become in vogue to say that you told on somebody deceased, he felt that this was his time to go ahead and do it. He had a little red bone waiting to get in the whip. He said he beat 69 home. Yeah, 6ix9ine was down for a minute. Shout out to P.A. Dre. Pillmatic. Make sure y'all go get that. Go get that. I ain't on to the next project. Because I know this one fire. You know what I'm saying? You know how niggas just be hit. Oh, I got another album coming out. No. Pillmatic. This the one. He says, you think Desiree Perez is proud. That's a female. That shit was a long time ago. That broad ain't tripping off that shit. Ain't nobody around her tripping off that shit. She's a broad. What the fuck? High Science, thank you. He said, yeah, let this joint marinate. Yeah, put that shit in your playlist, man. Put that shit in rotation. Put it in your favorites. Share it. How do you feel about Vlad interviewing Pat Porter? I never met Pat Porter. My personal opinion is Vlad has completely monopolized black media. It don't matter what the fuck none of us say. You dig? We not even being called to the table of negotiation or nothing. We got bankrolls. We got paper. You feel me? If we wanted to compensate someone, we probably capable of doing that too. I've done it before when I had to. But for whatever reason, she didn't want to work with Troy Reed, who she started out working with. because, you know, Troy was interacting with Alpo. Shit, Vlad was interacting with fucking Alpo too. He was. He's spoken openly about communicating with him and shit. So if she mad at Troy for fucking with Alpo, she should feel some way about Massa fucking with Alpo. But whatever the case, she went over there, you know, told her story, you know. So I ain't got no respect for it. And fuck their story. Fuck that shit. That shit over with. But that's the nail in the coffin right there and shit. That's, you know what I mean? And I mean that. She could have worked with Troy Reed and shit. Bottom line. He said, Vlad paying a bigger bag. Hey man, I ain't got no gripe with it. He said, what's up with Ben Gordon? He's documented to having, I think, paranoid schizophrenia. I was going to interview him one time. He from like Mount Vernon and shit like that. He from around that area. Somebody was going to put us together, but he be flipping sometime and shit. He said that story is played. Yeah, but, you know, somebody, I know people around here whispering, Pat Porter on Vlad TV, Pat Porter on Vlad TV. What else is new? He did something that I'm pretty sure Troy was down to compensate her. He said he was. He said if he read Troy Reed's book, he said he was down to compensate her or do whatever he could to get her involved in shit. I wasn't paying for that shit. I wasn't. Fuck that story and shit. He said there's no accountability for female snitches now. Hell nah. When a man tells on a motherfucker, what they say, that's some bitch shit. That's some female shit. You a fucking girl. They say that, right? So how the fuck you gonna penalize a fucking woman for doing that shit? They got kids and emotions and periods and shit. Bitch shouldn't have been involved, but if they tell on you, are you fucking surprised? A girl? Come on, man. You bugging. How good was Quentin Richardson? Good enough to play in the NBA for a long time. I'm a Laker fan, yo. We under 500. I'm still riding. Yes, we gonna make it to the playoffs, and yes, we getting busy. He said maybe because he rolled with Poe to the murder scene. That was grimy. No, it wasn't. That was a part of the fucking story. That was dynamic. Had we not seen it the way we seen it and seen it in the documentary, it'd be like, whoa. You feel me? Swinging for the fences. He said, I could have sworn she did something with Troy Reed. She did. The Paid in Full, not Paid in Full, the Game Over documentary that was on Street Stars and shit. She's on there. So they had a relationship and they did work together before. And it's in his book. I Never Met Alpo. We need the Lakers to tank so we can get that first round pick. That ain't never worked. He said Vlad a bozo, but he paid $20K up front for interviews. He not giving nobody no fucking $20,000. Do you know if he was giving motherfuckers $20,000, all the black celebrities are going to be going over there to get a dub? You serious? 20? Come on, man. You bugging. You know how long it'd take to get that back? And YouTube ads? If I was gonna, I would get a crib out of the country and enjoy the rest of my money and happiness. I don't know if he's gonna be happy knowing that he said that YSL must die. He said that. Logan Valley, what up? 700 people here. We don't even have 200 likes. That's how y'all feel about me? That's how y'all feel about me? God damn, man, I be coming over here doing my best, man. I be coming over here splashing for y'all, keeping y'all abreast of the latest hip-hop, sports, and fashion. And not only that, manifesting it in front of you and shit. I can just switch this off. This belong to somebody. This belong to somebody with dreads. He said, what Boosie said about Gunna. I do not listen to nothing Boosie say. He just strikes me as being ignorant. He do. I seen him in concert before. He was okay. He just strikes me as being ignorant, yo. He just talk ignorant. I mean, ignorant. Anthony Jackson says, you also talk down in your chat. I tell my chat to get your dribble right. Come up on this God level. You feel me? Everybody here ain't God, my nigga. So what you mean? Soulja Boy said he got 20 G's and black bag. Soulja Boy said he got 20 G's and Vlad gave DMX 15 before. X probably was worth it. Gully, it's sick to think 50 years from now when they search hip-hop interviews, history will be whitewashed thinking Vlad was a solid white boy. I ain't got nothing against that dude, period, man. What he do, it's never disrupted my situation, man. Like, if that's what they want to do, that's them. But I ain't with that. I'm black. I'm on some black shit. I don't care who disturbed by it or nothing. I'm black in the darkness. I'm black in the daytime. Under all circumstances, I'm black. I feel the same way about you when I see you. He black. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck how anybody feel about it and shit. That's how the dribble give it up. Word. He said, keeping us abreast on fashion, give up your connect where you getting the gear. Wherever it's rare, man. Wherever it's rare, man. Stay away from the mannequins. Stay away from the mannequins. Every time I think about that dude with that Care Bear outfit on, man, I just start laughing like a motherfucker, man. How the fuck did you get involved with some shit like that? That was random, but he just made me think about dude with that fucking Care Bear snowsuit on. Dude was bugging, yo. Ross Maisha, peace. He said, y'all planning to step up y'all production value. That's where Vlad got y'all beat. His audio consistent and doesn't look like he's broadcasting from a basement. I ain't trying to be Vlad on no level. I tell you this, right? At no point will I ever switch positions with him. You dig? Because Sean Branch was here first. Skip to Malou was here first. Bimmy was here first. Jason Weaver was here first. I can keep going on and on. Benny the Butcher was here first. 38 Special was here first. I can keep going on and on and on and on and shit. It's called originality. So fuck what he doing and fuck his camera and everything. I interviewed Sean Branch in a Ghost. You dig? He drove me through the fucking projects, through the fucking alley in a Ghost. Vlad didn't get one of them. You understand? So fuck what he doing and shit, and more power to him with his microphones and all of that shit. You dig? I shot in Stapleton and in the projects. You dig? So there you go. And Pillmatic is that shit. How you like that quality? He said, yeah, Sean Branch took you to D.C. No, he didn't. I had several interviews before I interviewed Sean. I started interviewing basketball players in D.C. Victor Page from Georgetown. He played in the same backcourt as Allen Iverson. Mike Gill. DeMar Johnson, Wink. Y'all know who Wink is in DC? That's Steve Francis. The Dribble. You feel me? Everybody was late. They even gave y'all that and one mixtape documentary. I already interviewed all them niggas except for Main Event, I think. And Professor and shit. I am the leader at this shit. You know why? Because I'm black. That's why. Because I'm a part of it. Case in point, let me tell you about the edge that we have. I was watching an interview with Mav Hoffa and Styles P. And Mav Hoffa asked Styles P what it was like making Not to Be Fucked with DMX. No. Niggas done started something. He said, tell me what it was like to make niggas done started something with DMX. Vlad would never ask no shit like that. You know why? Because he probably never even heard the song. You dig? So it's a difference. When you come here and you go there, the experience gonna be different. You dig? I interviewed Bimmy Anthony recently, right? And he called me and he told me, you know, the response that he got from the interview. While doing his interview, I spoke about his nonprofit organization and the charitable things that he's done. Vlad ain't never did that. Vlad ain't never let Bimmy talk about his nonprofit organization on his channel and shit. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. I shit on him on purpose. I do it on purpose. I do it regularly. You dig? I be shitting on him and don't even be telling nobody. So don't come here talking no Vlad shit. This is a whole different ball game. You feel me? Murder Unit was shot in Antigua. This is the Dribble. I'm a one of one. Ain't none of these niggas like me. None of them. Straight up. I got Haitian Jack before the whole world. Before the whole world. Carrots Bourdain. You get a dozen from a dime. Poof. It's magic. But anyway, Pillmatic on all platforms. Don't ever come through here with that. Made nigga speaking to you. Made nigga here. Yeah. Made nigga here. I'm the only one that we have. Dame Dash was trying to breathe life into niggas for a decade. I believe I'm the only one that got the message. Dame, I did it. Dame, I did it. Straight up. Peace. Anyway, yeah, man, moving right along and shit, man. Make sure y'all checking me out everywhere, man. The Dribble Podcast and shit. Today's thoughts, you gotta be bulletproof, man. I was on here for years saying I'm trying to get my dribble right. I was talking about getting to this point here and shit. You feel me? Get your dribble right. I've been sharing it with y'all, man. He said, I listened to Pillmatic on iTunes. Them samples was fire. Thank you. I know who Pace One is. I never met him, though. He said, beside the point, you might get guests first. I'm just saying nothing wrong with better production quality. For what you saying, my rebuttal is Murder Unit, my nigga. Part 4 in Antigua. It was like a National Geographic episode. What type of fucking lighting do you want besides the natural sunlight in a tropical island, a utopia,
What the fuck do you want, my nigga? I'm not like him. You understand? I'm me. You understand? I don't give a fuck about that, man. Listen, y'all coming here talking to me about, I don't talk about Vlad, my nigga. This motherfucker in here talking about, we get what you're saying, but Vlad definitely put work in. Guess what I say to that? Eat a dick. So what? It has nothing to do with me. It doesn't. I had Washington, D.C. under siege. I brought Alpo out. I brought that nigga to the internet with ears to Christ. Me. I started all of that shit. Everybody got money off of that shit for some years until Alpo died. I brought that nigga out. Before he even got to the internet, I got on here and told y'all, Alpo called me. You know why? Because I knew he was gonna call me, and he called me. You feel me? Fuck out of here. Ears to Christ. Right here. Get off Vlad dick. Get on my dick. Because I'm the nigga doing this shit. Know what I mean? Come here telling me about Vlad resume. If he's so big and bad, why didn't he get Haitian Jack? If he's so big and bad, I was just in Jamaica with Ricky Lee. I didn't even tell y'all that. Who you think I was in Jamaica with? The deal didn't work out, but I was over there. Y'all about to get that. He doing his own thing. I be way ahead of y'all. I'll talk about Vlad. Didn't I just tell y'all this nigga had no business getting out of prison early when you're a fucking drug kingpin? How the fuck do you get out of early? Well, lo and behold, federal government subpoenas man to appear at Jam Master Jay murder case. An interview that I did here last year. Why are you talking to me about this cat? He can't hang out. Niggas go to the boutique to get fly. That's Foot Locker. You understand what I'm saying? Vladimir is Foot Locker. This boutique shit. Can you dig it? The black man is God. Are you disturbed by that? I'm manifesting. I got the resume to go with it. Haitian Jack, murder unit. What's up? Hello? Fuck is y'all talking about, my nigga? Fuck is y'all talking about? Panama? The nigga Panama that was in DC getting money? I been talked to him on the phone. I bypassed monumental interviews. What is you talking about, my nigga? The problem is, y'all been programmed to love the fucking enemy. You always been like that. You disturbed, sick motherfuckers. Y'all always been like that. It's in your heritage. No. He needs God. And that's what I'm here. That's why I'm here. He needs God. It's in your fucking upbringing. You've been programmed to feel that way. In your grandmother's house, in your grandmama's house, there was a picture of a blonde man with long stringy hair, with blue eyes looking like fucking AC/DC. That was in your people's house, my nigga. That was in your people's house, not mine. I'm on a whole different plane. Dribble God, my nigga, because I used to hoop and I'm God. You understand? You understand? Y'all be coming here filled with self-hate and shit like that. I got a force field around me and shit, man. Culture and heritage, praying mother and shit. Y'all can't do nothing with me and shit. I've continued to escalate. Look what happened to the niggas that I've had conflict with. Look at their careers. Look at their careers. I ain't got to say their name. Look at the condition that they in. After having a collision with God. You got to get down with God. Be a part of this shit. What the fuck is you resisting for? Get your dribble right. Everybody loves basketball. It's a team sport. You feel me? It's a team sport. Look at them niggas that I've had problems with. We was never gonna get along. You know why? Because they losers and they on the dark side. I'm God. You understand what I'm saying? Go and look at the condition that they in. Go look at their careers. Go look at their contributions. I continued to fucking dominate. These niggas just, these niggas just shrivel up and just go the fuck away. You feel me? Look at my skin. I'm glowing. These niggas are terrible. They can't win. www.therealdribble.com. Get there. Get you some CMOS so you can glow too. I'm selling glow on the website. Straight up. He said good versus evil is real. Very real. I knew them niggas, then, especially the one boy, homeboy with the, I knew he didn't stand a chance. Nigga, you evil in real life and shit. My nigga, I come from a righteous family and shit. We've been defeating motherfuckers like you my whole life. You never stood a fucking chance and shit. You feel me? Because you're evil and shit. So, you can't win. You feel me? Oh, don't leave this out, because I'm about to get up out of here. Don't ever forget, one of Vlad's big interviews that he's known for is Cal Dawson. Don't ever forget, Cal Dawson got shot with 50 Cent on Vladimir's channel. I'm up out of here, man. I made my point. I am the dribble. www.therealdribble.com, man. That's a made nigga website. You feel me? I'm up out of here. He said Gully pulling up for 3, fighting through screens, all of that shit. Westbrook shit. You can't kill a real point guard. Didn't y'all just see Westbrook shake it off? Didn't y'all see Russ fight through the screen? Regular niggas don't do that. They couldn't take that. That would have killed a regular person. You see what Russ did? Peace.